The Kilroe Mile, it dates back to the 50s, but in order to understand its significance, it's important to understand who exactly Jimmy Kilroe was. With more, here's Scott Hazelton.
Nobody has gotten better reviews or better words spoken about them than Jimmy Kilroe, named in honor of the Frank E. Kilroe Mile. There has never been a man in the history of racing who has been more of a credit to his profession than Jim Kilroe. Bill Shoemaker.
It is said that genius is 10% inspiration and 90% perspiration. Along those lines, if the goals of racing are to be attained and, equally important, maintained, it will only be because of hard work by dedicated people. Jimmy Kilroe is such a man. Ogden Mills Phipps.
Jimmy Kilroe and I have been friends and associates for many years. He has done more overall for Southern California racing than anyone in my time. Charlie Whittingham.
2-1 ever, a friend Millie Ball with Craig DeLacy with West Point Thoroughbreds. Awesome Gem currently at 12-1. Millie.
Well, he's earned $1.69 million, and he's looking for another victory here. Awesome Gem. Been quite a while since he's been on the turf course. Good race in the Eddie Reed. What are you expecting from him today?
You know, he's just been such a consistent horse for the West Point Thoroughbreds, and it's just a real pleasure to train. And he's going to run good here, too. He's trained real well into this race, and we're kind of quietly, a little price on the board here, but I expect a good run.
They come for home, and Fluke's holding on. Proviso's flying. Fluke and Proviso so close. I think Proviso got him, but maybe not. Proviso, Fluke, Battle Hastings third, and then Blue Sugar.
Fluke opening up in deep stretch, and Proviso, Gary, lengthening her stride, perhaps in the shadow of the wire, got her nose down.
Doesn't look like she's going to get there. You think she got there. I didn't know if she got there, but when we saw that head on Gallop Out, those pats on the shoulder from Mike Smith and the Gallop Out, that tells me she got there. He's not wrong too often.
8-9, 10-2, Proviso, and Millie Ball with Mr. O'Rourke of the Juddmonte Farm. Millie.
Thank you. Well, Gary, we just got the photo signed down. Proviso won. How confident were you right on the wire?
Not at all. I mean, the only thing that made me confident is that immediately after the wire, Mike put his fist up, and so I'll trust that he's been by the winning post enough times to know that, or to be able to judge it well. But you know, it's great, and it's our obviously the start of hopefully a long-standing relationship with Bill Mott as well. And you know, this is a filly obviously that was with Bobby as well, and great credit to the old crew, and really looking forward to the new relationship as well.
Probably not smiling. Jockey Joe Talamo on the short end of that photo, standing by with Scott Hazelton. Scotty.
You'd be surprised, Lafitte, because he actually is smiling. That's just Joe Talamo for you. But a tough beat in a race like this. Have you ever been beaten in a race and gotten so much from a horse like you just did from Fluke?
All the time. No, I mean, he's such a neat horse, man. You know, I've only ridden him twice. The first time I rode him, he won, and this time, I mean, he's just an unbelievable horse, and he really laid it down. And you know, I think he's better with a target. You know, today it looked like there was a little speed, but really no one went, and he was just so relaxed and real content right on the lead. And then he kicked away, and I mean, he had the race won and just got beat a dirty nose. I mean, that's horse racing.
750,000 reasons to run. A full field coming up next. The Grade 1 Santa Anita Handicap from Santa Anita Park.
HRTV's Feature Race of the Week is presented by Lane's End, where performance counts.
Lane's End featured race of the week. When we come back, Julio Canani, he's won here before. The 89 Big Cap, Garrett Gomez, seeking his first. They'll team with Lou Breton, the second choice in the 73rd running of the Santa Anita Handicap. We'll be right back. A filly beating the boys. It has become the rule rather than the exception. It all started with Rags to Riches beating Curlin in the 2007 Belmont, and continued the next fall with Zarkava winning the Arc. Rachel Alexandra was next, equipped with her Michael Jordan tongue wag. She smashed the boys not once, not twice, but on 3 separate occasions. And finally, the great Zenyatta literally outmanned 11-1, proving once again that running like a girl is a good thing.
This is unbelievable!
the trend continues in the form of an English mare with an unconventional stride. Her mechanics may not be perfect, but her record in the U.S. is in fact without blemish.
And a scintillating performance today by St. Trinian's. They absolutely rough.
But this is still the sport of kings, and just maybe the boys are tired of being pushed around. Geronimo won the Strood with authority, loses his jockey. Martin Garcia has opted to ride Misremembered for a trainer who's no stranger to the big cap winner circle.
And General Challenge telling them, come and catch me, you want to win it.
Today, some of the best handicap horses in the country have joined for one of thoroughbred racing's most celebrated events.
In front, John Ellie on the outside, below at the rail, loses a Helen Shiva, and Chris McCarron win the big cap.
The Grade 1 Santa Anita Handicap is next. This is the course these 14 horses will negotiate in this 1.25-mile run, and what you are going to notice is that there's a long run in between the starting gate and the first turn, Gary. I understand there's 14 horses, but is there such thing as a bad post when you have that much real estate to work with?
Really, no, unless you're drawn on the outside like Geronimo.
Now there is St. Trinian's Mike Mitchell. We'll watch from the winner's circle.
Got to be real nervous right now. I know how much it means for any trainer who has basically grown up here at Santa Anita to be in and maybe even win a Santa Anita handicap. Obviously, this is his best shot as he has the starting favorite here, 3-1, St. Trinian's.
And to do so with a mare, which has never been done.
Misremembered, Nico Bay in a thriller. Misremembered and Martin Garcia have won the big cap. Nico Bay a good second. Dakota Phone third.
Bob Baffert, Jill Baffert with their second win in the big cap in a thriller. Misremembered, holding off the late flying Nico Bay and Mike Smith in big cap 73. Millie Ball with winning trainer Bob Baffert, his second big cap. Millie.
He's part owner, breeder, trainer of Misremembered. Bob, coming down the stretch there, what were your thoughts?
Well, I mean, we knew he was training well, and I was really, I thought today was the day. If he didn't win today, he just, maybe Jill was right. He wasn't that good a horse, but I think, he got the ride, he got the trip. We let him run early, and he just let him roll. That's what he's got, one speed, and that's all, and he can't quicken. So we just let him roll, and it just, everybody always says it feels better to breed one. It feels the same, okay? That's bullshit.
And from the 13 hole.
Yeah, that's right. But I mean, he was ready to run. He was ready to go.
Congratulations. Martin Garcia aboard too.
Deja vu all over again for Baffert. He won with General Challenge and now with Misremembered. 13, 4, 11, 14 in the 73rd big cap, and Martin Garcia, and take one final look at the response from the winning owners, trainers, and breeders Misremembered in today's big cap.